Hello everyone, Digfig here and welcome back to Starfield. We left off talking to this beautiful big robot here, hunting down Xeno Weapon 99. Frontal assault sounds good to me. It's just right through the front door.
A good choice.
Oh, she's got badges that actually show her skills on her shoulders. It's really, really cool. Let's do this. Full frontal, you say? I don't have any grenades. I was about to just spam grenades. Where's this big robot going to be? Stealthy motherfucker. There he is. You go frontal, I'll go over the top. We'll be great. Start with a bang. Spray and pray. Just shenanigans. Spraying in the general vicinity. Let's get an actual cover and take out the big guy here. Reloading! In your face, you tanky SOB! Shenanigans being this level. I didn't actually mean to hit R. I wanted to actually reload. So I did mean to hit R. Just when you double up key bindings like that happens, we'll loot and shoot while we're in here. We are not gonna digipick that open or that, because I don't care. Cred sticks. 100% professional, looting as we go. That's how you're thinking about flying. Sit down. Got unit 99. I mean, shit. Hey, your tail sticks to the wall, buddy. Let's go, Ecliptic. Take a screw with you all. Big boy guns. Got him. Problem solved. Okay.
Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues.
Yes, yours does, my friend. Modular Army, first class, given 6. Cool. Lore. I'm just. This thing has like tech on its head and stuff, but it is a bioweapon. Oh. Make sure it's not getting back up.
Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sinan is involved.
Want your help finding a possible plague of Terramorph's attack. We reunited part of the Xenoweapons team, but we're fighting against aliens, not with them.
A plague of Terramorph attacks. That is disconcerting.
Yes, it is.
That one of a kind. I will meet you there.
Okay, bye. Be quick about it, because you're usually pretty slow. Yeah, have fun with that one. Where was that huge weapon? Looks like there's another one here. Yeah, mine. What's up, Siren? It's a waste of ammo shooting with this thing. Down. He's dead. Okay. Little shack here and everything. What happened to you, Spacer? You die taking a shit? That is what that looks like. And Old Earth Lighter. Poor guy. Died on a shitter. Got weights under there, because this is a place to work out. Could have built your house up here on top of this. Maybe you would have survived. Like, what was this supposed to fight or shoot at? Or were these meant to shoot at... this isn't even like a functioning weapon. It's just a bunch of scrap thrown together. But sure, it's a weapon designed to shoot at a hillside. Or these like surfaced air, but the housing they're on, there's no depression. We're not. You're just not happening. This should be place where we killed a bunch of ecliptics based on the dead bodies everywhere. I'm assuming I'm overweight based on the stamina issues we're having here. We'd loot some stuff, so touche. We just kind of jumped it over here. Are we in range of my ship yet? Oh, we're certainly in range of my ship to transfer stuff. Escape does not bring you to the menus I want to go to. It's tab, ship, cargo hold, Q, weapons. I don't remember if that was EM or not. I'm just gonna put it in the way that it just, there's never a need for it. Store all resources is T. I listen to my comments eventually. Oh, that's value. I was gonna say mass wise. Why is that so ridiculously heavy? Drop the mass a little bit. Fast travel to Sol. To Mars. Yeah. Let's do the contraband scan. Should just dump it all. Like, it just takes up time.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Current course is not moving.
And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Well, thank you for the kind greetings. Go see what they got to say about getting their friend.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
Oh, we got some security bots up and about here. That is a very, very, very narrow weapon they've got sticking up there. And if this thing went hull down, that would be terrible to shoot. It doesn't seem to have any sensors or cameras up top, so how would it even know where to shoot? Well, apparently we are not taking any chances with spacers or anything here. Hey, buddy.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting.
Why
capacity.
make it so his head can glitch through? Just set hard limits so it can't go up or down far enough to glitch into itself. It's a robot.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinium, Doctor. I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
Okay.
So the problem we're up against is vast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
What you doing? Like what? Ah, you just had to do some calisthenics. Got it. Okay. Okay. No, just do what you gotta do. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh. What's up?
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees?
Yeah, you mentioned it ever so briefly. Sure.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
So you want to increase the breeding speed of a predator that is more apex than terramorphs, but just doesn't happen to attack humans yet. And then distribute these guys across all humanoid planets. What could go wrong? Just make a bigger, badder terramorph. Sure. Fuck it. Are these guys dangerous? Let's find out more information before I jump to conclusions. This doesn't sound great.
If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asylees were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War. As livestock.
They're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up.
All our data suggests so. Asylees. They're impressive hunters. The few tests we've been able to run, well, they more than got the job done. They're also shockingly adaptable. The data suggests they're able to thrive just about anywhere, and we plan to selectively breed them so they can hunt terramorphs wherever they're hiding. Which is important, because we did some cross-referencing in the terramorph data. On worlds where Asylees were present, terramorphs weren't. This suggests that however it is terramorphs are getting onto our worlds, Asylees are somehow cleaning that up as well. These creatures are good at what they do.
Not sure like that, David. She's gonna say it's already happened.
Well, there is another option. It'd be faster, maybe even more effective. But it's got its own risks. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees.
So spread an unknown bio weapon across the known system. Or have giant aliens roaming around. And what exactly is going to do all the work distributing these microbes? What kind of risks are there with these microbes?
Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie.
And what's worse happens? They transform into destroying humans?
Well, that's still not 100%. But it sounds like the Vanguard will actually be picking up a fair bit of it. But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision on which route we're taking.
I mean, big things we can shoot or little things we can't even see to fight. And as a human, we would usually choose the big things we can shoot. Right? I vote for the
They are
Achilles.
quite handsome creatures, almost serpentine, even.
Nope.
Always thought they looked a little more avian myself, but they put the Terramorphs to shame when it comes to charm. With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. Years of work. Even just getting these plans off the ground is going to take time. And all routes are going to require some highly specific materials to make things work. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Seely's gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around.
But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian.
Oh, Londinian. Shh. They had an
It
SS
was the
population?
central hub for Asili's processing during the Colony War. But, and this part's exciting, the Terramorph data suggests Asilis were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, was their homeworld. Meaning, there's a very good chance their prey, the Terramorphs, came from that same world. Which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the Terramorph source world. The Asilis were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Asilis were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinian could very well be where the Terramorph saga began. And the key to its end. It's dangerous, yes. But Kaiser, Percival, and I, we've trained for this. And you're not so green yourself. And the last thing I want right now is for the UC to stick us with some gung-ho jarhead who's gonna put us and the mission at risk. Captain, you're the
Gung-ho?
reason we're all here
Like,
right now.
I spray
You're
and
the
pray.
person I think can help us finish it. Will you join us on this?
Yeah, let's not waste the time. Let's
Exactly what I
go.
was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Purchase new gear.
Yes?
Got some gear.
I sincerely hope there is adequate security for this facility. I hope that we have not ultimately made a mistake in resurrecting this place.
Why? Because they just have xenomorph genetic material just laying out on a table with no security measures? Sure.
This goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what do you need?
Sounds like you need some air filtration. Aren't you just a
It's
ray
come
of
up on my
sunshine?
performance evals. But I know the needs of this facility inside and out, so everyone has to deal with it. Not that it should matter to you. I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Captain Digfig, Vanguard. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there.
Damn right. Hope your family was alright.
They both came through okay. One science division, others an artist.
You being all stuffy.
Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere
Never
near
mind.
fighting. Still, would hate to see anything happen to them. Now, what was it you needed?
So what you got for sale?
Everything up to spec.
Weapons. It's like I'm looking for something new when there probably isn't anything new. Vampire's Gift. No thanks. Pursuits. Advanced UC Marine, Advanced UC Warthog. I mean, the upper part of that looks really cool. Not a big fan of the lower part though. But unfortunately, everything I'm rocking is better. Because this Explorer gear is just ridiculously good. I don't have modifications on my suit to just make it artificially better, do I? No, things aren't going to artificially make it that much better. Just so many bits and bobs. Aid. Cool. Don't need any of your stuff, I guess. We can fast travel from here. Alpha Centauri, Tellurian. Tellurian. Forward base 441. Sure, let's go. Do this, Terramorphs. You and me. Okay.
You again. You're advised to leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding.
I'm cleared to be here. Off limits, why?
Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Okay. Land this time for real. Like all terramorphs? One terramorph? Some terramorphs? Like Zerg rush of terramorphs would be great. Terrifying.
So, Miss stay up late reading up the codes. Did you finish your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me.
Dicks out, let's go. Flying terramorphs?
You! Inside the barriers! Double time! You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
Is there much shooting going on? Could you be any louder, buddy? Borrow some of your stuff, though. Is the range clear? I'm going down. Okay. Nope, not clear. Okay. We're shooting corpo power suits, huh? Save my brethren. Do it again, buddy. I'll shoot back. That's why you never just go down range. Well, the stature of those things here. So why the pits in the ground? Pits in the ground are bad for defense.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Captain Digfig, you see Vanguard. You're expecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum, I'm...
No need for introductions, Major Sinan. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, London is
she's
one of the
suited
most
up.
dangerous places in the Milky Way.
Okay.
It's for good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city.
Okay.
Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when when Major Sinan's father bombed its spaceport, has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth.
Okay.
As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
They just bombed this place. Why would he do that? You wouldn't even send a rescue party? Can you tell us what we're going to be facing out there? Sure, we're going to be facing xenomorphs. Terramorphs, whatever they're called. Now I'll take your heaviest ordnance, please. Understood. Don't expect backup.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
You can't provide the location samples away from here. Let's do this.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Let's do it. Weapons case, stuff. Turn the back thing into here into some weapons. We'll grab you guys, some tanks. Pick you guys up. Just don't feel like lockpicking you at all, 'cause you're not worth my time. I don't need those either. We are officially becoming not looters for the first time ever. Say I don't need a deep mining spacesuit and then I pick one up. That's how it be. Okay, we come out here. Sit by the base of the tower. There'd be a place. Just talking about in here. Modified Orion, some frags, some lasers. Oh, Incinerary Advanced UC, annexed space helmet, Beast Hunter, Analyzer, to ignite nearby attackers. It's actually not terrible at all. Incoming melee damage, armor, plating. Beast Hunter. All of that stuff isn't bad at all, actually. It's a damn good set of armor. Want me to lockpick that for one of those? Kinda curious what it is. Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm just clearing this place out. Okay. Med packs. So what does the set of armor look like? And like how ludicrous. Like, I'm dropping so many resists. Do I just run it to run it? Look the part? Play the part? Look it. Let's look the part, play the part. Oh, got some shitty. Not used to that jetpack.
Temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Now, automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
Like, I'm still on the fence about this gear. Like, it's not bad gear, but it's so much worse. think I'm just gonna leave my good gear on. There's no point to just looking the part. I just don't know the actual, like, how much to resist matter. I'll fiddle with that suit of armor later. Maybe use it. But, I mean, use what you're familiar with, and this is what I'm familiar with. Pushing out. You're gonna give us a speech? We're getting a speech. Give us a speech.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right.
It's open.
On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Terramorph. Let's do this. The heck? These aren't normal Terramorphs.
These things, they're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the morph controlling them.
Oh, they're dominated. Okay. Says there's one behind us. Oh, thank you, boy. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, I'm not hacking that. I didn't see that I needed hacking. Snatch you up. What is pushing me here? Reloading!
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant.
Nope, didn't want to escape. Wanted, I think it's technically K. Vertical beam, grav dash, create vacuum. Let's grab you well.
Towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial
Why
in
am I
the location
bleeding
of
now?
those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Okay. Dead end. Cool. Just a little bit of exploring. Never hurt nobody. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes for yes. Found it. Oh, is it worth the pick for an expert? Screw it. Get into this. And we're in. Zerker Assassin Advanced Pacifier. Add to the collection. How do we get over there? Oh, there's another door in here. Touche. Hypothermia gained. Fire wheel! moving threads. So mad. This is an actual Terramorph? That's why it's so tanky. And apparently the robot got upgraded to punchy mode.
You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
No, I'm being fucked with. That's what's going on. That cloaked Terramorph? What is this?
There. It's right there.
Oh, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. We are. Shake it off, buddy. Shake it off. Terramorphs ain't that big of a deal. I'm supposed to collect something from this. Ow. Can't drop it, can't shoot it down. You guys coming? Where's the sample? Just magically have the sample? Okay. So I think that means we boost up here, open door. Alice gene sample, casings, weapons, things, bombs. Apparently we can open both sides of this one. Actually, how you're supposed to get in there. Cool beans. There's a building here. A dead miner. The xenomorphs didn't eat? What's their purpose then? They just kill for fun? Territorial, even though they don't eat these things? No creature's eating these people. I am very confused. So if Terramorphs can't use doors or break through doors, why are they a threat? Just lock the door. You make no sense, game.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
Oh, I agree.
Literally.
I'm assuming I'm way too far away from my ship. That's what I thought. Oh, major.
Ah, a face I
Trade some
need to
gear.
see what.
You know, I could. Make her dress up. Probably not going to, but I could have. Weapons. Unknown what weapon she's gonna pull out after being transferred this much stuff.
Take care of yourself.
You too. Stuck with the same weapon. That's positive. Tiny box.
All Vasily's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Do I have to give him to Kaiser? Or can Kaiser get him himself?
No. Earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
Okay.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm
Kaiser's been here before.
Answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser weapon tested here, and this is actually why there's Terramorphs. We created Terramorphs. Confirmed. And that's why Terra Vindictus nuked the place to hide that. That's what I guess is. Could be totally wrong. The fact that he's been here before. Has memory wiped.
Kaiser.
Why'd you take off
This
your armor?
flora. This is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel.
Okay. That what's making terramorphs? Are they grown? What other revelations will we have?
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Get back here. You will not go attach yourselves to my ship. See you bleeding out over here somewhere. Not kidding when I say no. Shut down this robot once, you're dangerous. Too powerful. I think heat leeches turn into terramorphs. Kind of look the same. Did we modify heat leeches? Totally normal.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only. What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
Called it.
Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph.
Yes.
The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs.
Yes.
Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
It was such an insane explosion of rapid cell generation that was controlled. It is mind-bogglingly damn near impossible for a creature to just be like, I exist in perfect form. It's fine. What does that mean for the planet's
That I don't have an answer
terramorphs?
for right now. But if they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and terramorphs. The Aciles we'll have to look into. But given what we know about the creatures, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to find that they've got an appetite for both.
We just witnessed that can't be how all terramorphs are born, right?
No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. People have tried. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinian lost to these things. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's incredible.
What the hell's a heat leech? Nothing natural should be able to do
I am
that.
sincerely inclined to agree, but current evidence suggests nature manages it just fine. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means
Popcorn.
if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up?
Could have. I can't imagine what it would take to pull something like that off. I don't know. What do you think right now? Given what we just witnessed, certainly plausible.
First,
for sure.
you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
Oh, okay. I'm just right on it.
Proceed.
Go.
Do this. I've been saying that they would never link the two with how many genetic testings. It's just shenanigans, but it's fine. You've probably seen the sequence the genome of heat leeches multiple times over because how big of a pest they are. It's a low-level Terramorph. What is this? You know, I'm still button mashing my click like I didn't transform this thing into full auto.
Alright, let's get to the bottom of this. Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Roger.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
Oh, we're doing these conversations. I think it means Lazarus plant was used to trigger attack in New Atlantis. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
I wonder where they could have gotten such
Oh,
an
boy.
idea. Deploying alien life forms as weapons.
I wouldn't
be a
be shocked to
smartass.
find out our team, in part, inspired the approach. But our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs.
Who knew
These
about it?
attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
I guess it might be possible. Sound like a complete crackpot. But didn't you say this plant can't grow anywhere but here?
It can't. At least, I didn't think it could. But maybe if we're right about this,
You can mimic the environment of anything anywhere with enough money. Might be possible.
plant this rare showing up unbidden on 2 different UC planets. I think it's more than just possible that
Yeah,
human
repeat yourself
hands
some
were
more,
involved
ma'am.
here. But it doesn't answer any of the big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Megacorps terrorize organizations, a government-sponsored element. You know, lots of things. Yeah, we're not gonna hurl positions at people.
In the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
We have a 2-time robot on our hands. Where is it, Kaiser? So I doubt it's in that pillar. What is this? Why? Huh? Show us the way, buddy. Come on. Show us the way. Nope. Okay. Show us the way. Ah, there we go. This is the way.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get
Oh,
some extra juice?
Aid. Or we have Thing. It's all things.
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Thank you. Almost like I could read the room layout and know this is where it was going to take us. Did you see Marine? Did you see Marine?
Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Double locked lockers.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we...
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Okay.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties? Yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete.
Oof.
Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew about the Lazarus plant.
Yes.
Grab that recording. We should talk.
Okay. Holotape acquired.
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the terror.
We'd have to ask him.
And all this a secret. Didn't he?
There are plenty of reasons he could have avoided the bombing, the terrible outbreak, for example. Never learned this reading mind trick you seem to have mastered.
You heard that recording. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
Someone thought keeping the secret would save
I
lives.
sincerely hope you are not suggesting he was justified in his actions. I would not wish to associate with someone who felt he did the right thing.
a calculated
Fuck y'all.
loss. These soldiers for the rest of the galaxy.
It's what you do.
That sounds exactly like what my father would do. But it doesn't. It can't justify slaughter. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now.
Can or could.
He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared.
So doesn't that justify his actions? Let's go.
Right. Settled systems are
Got work to
counting
do.
on us.
Playing the middle ground here. Be a truth seeker and a bad guy in another one.
Kaiser, try it now.
Let's do it! Open the door for us. Places to go, things to do. Good shit.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
Sweet.
Doesn't sound good.
Spaceport.
Eyes peeled.
Over here, ass. Got a big Terramorph? The ultimate Big Daddy Terramorph? Or just a normal Terramorph? What are we getting into here? Fire up some of these ship weapons, get them firing. Some more ammo. What did that do? Flip the switch. Hey, look, a nice burrow.
That is the sample? Come on then.
It's not that tough. It's so cool.
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Focus.
They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
I'm just gonna let all these things go.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
What you got,
All wrapped
Kaiser?
up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Private.
On it. See you soon.
Putting all these dogs down. Because they're not hostile right this second. Came at me, saw it.
Did you hear something?
What is up here? Saw movement. On the highest level one ever? What is this? I keep going to queue them from planet side, which opens up the freaking quick menu. I don't know if we're supposed to go this way or not. Hey, doggo. Frostbite gained.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
Damn right.
Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Sure did. Guess I got all the samples in storage. Nearly cost a couple of fingers and toes, but we got them. Shh. Is the plan still gonna work?
Can't be positive until we run some tests. But knowing that the Terramorphs have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find. Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Yes, we did.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
Actually, we can't rule him out, but Victus is alive. Plenty of suspects, that's for sure.
That's putting it lightly.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the Terramorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime. New Atlantis.
Oh, there's some ideas who could be involved. Sure, we can do it.
Thank you, Captain. Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
That is valid. 20,000 credits later. Okay, we're just breaking up, going our separate ways now that we know the giant catastrophic secrets of the universe. Alpha Centauri. Get on over to New Atlantis. They're gonna want to scan us because, of course, they do. I have contraband on me that I need to put in my ship, and she is also carrying a lot of gear. Nope, it's not escape. Do it every single time. Tab, inventory, miscellaneous, value. It's also still not how you do it. It's in here. Cargo hold. You. Miscellaneous. 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 Okay, got it.
Advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Preparing to be scanned.
Roger.
Wait, what? Why could I not? Thought I transferred it all off of me.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. Copy
Sure.
that.
Just add to my criminal record and like screw up so much stuff. Okay, just like that, we've got all of our stuff back, and we are out of time for this episode. So really appreciate you all stopping by and checking it out, do all the YouTube stuff, and again, I really appreciate you watching this type of content. I love making this stuff. I'll see you all in the next one. Digfig out! Bye, everyone.